Good evening and welcome to a special midweek edition of Cronkite Sports Live. I'm Shane, alongside me it's Jorge, and we'll be checking in on Arizona State football today.
That's right, a very interesting season so far to say the least. The Sun Devils are 1-3 on the year and lost their Pac-12 opener to USC last week in an action-packed showdown that was closer than many people expected.
It was. Let's take a look at the highlights from Saturday. Caleb Williams and the 5th-ranked Trojans marched their way into Tempe. After a USC score and an ASU 3-and-out, the Sun Devils jump on a fumbled handoff deep on USC's end. An early break for the Sun Devils set up Cameron Scadaboo for a 15-yard touchdown rush, getting ASU on the board. Later in the first, 4th down and 7, and the Trojans are going for it. Why wouldn't they, when they can make plays like this one? Brendan Rice, a 43-yard touchdown reception to make it 14-7. On to the second half. Sun Devils down 11, hanging around, and Drew Pine hangs one up there for Elijah Badger. Huge contested catch for the junior to make this game close. But here's what makes Caleb Williams special, as he campaigns for a second Heisman. His ability to extend plays, fires on the run to Brendan Rice, who's wide open in the end zone, Rice's second score of the game. ASU not going down without a fight, especially Scadaboo on 4th and 7. Bounces off 2 Trojan defenders and houses this one for 52 yards, also his second score of the night. But for USC, the offense is always going to pull through. Caleb Williams delivers the dagger to ASU, a 45-yard touchdown pass to Taj Washington, 42-28 is the final, and the Trojans would keep it there to get out of Tempe with the win. Here's what ASU head coach Kenny Dillingham had to say after the game.
Yeah, we're trying to attack. Bottom line, trying to attack. And you have to play this game attacking. If you want to beat teams like that, if you want to beat offensive coaches like Lincoln Riley and offensive quarterbacks like Caleb Williams, you have to attack and you can't play the game scared. So we said we wanted to call every shot that we had in the game, and I probably called about 3 too many there in the second half on first downs when it's a 6-point game that I'd like to have back.
Dillingham and the Sun Devils moved to 1-3 on the year, and they'll look to turn it around as they hit the road for the first time this weekend. Arizona State will take on Cal this Saturday, and the Golden Bears were 9th in the preseason Pac-12 media poll, just 1 spot ahead of the Sun Devils. Cal is 2-2 on the season, and they fell to 7th ranked Washington last week, 59-32. It's hard for any team to keep up with a team as lethal as Washington, but the Golden Bears are 12th across all FBS schools in the country in rushing yards per game. And their rushing attack is something that the Sun Devils will have to be ready for on Saturday. Aside from being dangerous on the ground, Coach Dillingham feels that Cal is a well-rounded team that can give anyone a run for their money.
Because these guys know what they're doing and they have a system in place that's been there, I believe, 6 years now since he's been there. And they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly how they want to stop different formations, different sets, and they're very sound doing it. So I think the aggressiveness offensively, combine it with a defense that doesn't want to give up big plays, it's a really tough challenge.
Well, that will do it today from Studio 6. Arizona State kicks off against Cal at noon on Saturday in Berkeley, and the Sun Devils will certainly have their hands full as 12-point underdogs.
Big game for ASU, one that was considered to be winnable at the start of the season. We'll see if they can make something happen in the Bay Area this weekend. For Shane, I'm Jorge, and thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.